Hello, lovelies, and welcome to another episode of An Angel's Life of Bookish Goodness. Today we have another unboxing ×2. I have no idea what these are, but I suspect they're books that are a part of my summer reading program that I'm doing for my boys. I put out a call to authors to submit their books so that I can keep my children in books this summer. I have a 13-year-old and a 16-year-old, and they read even more than I do. I envy how much they get to read, to be honest. All right, and to help us with our unboxing today is our lovely Egyptian blade. I so love this blade. And here we go. Amazon bubble wrap is really hard to get through, y'all. You just don't know. Like, half my blades can't compete with it. It's brutal. Alright, so the first one's open, and it is The Apprentice Mistake by Owen Taylor. Teslanar, having just finished college at a magical school, has acquired an apprenticeship to the head sorceress of the college he attended. Things are looking good for Teslanar. After a few more years, he can finally fulfill his lifelong dream of becoming a wizard. Given his first chance to relax for an afternoon, Teslanar decided to take a stroll through the courtyard. He has no idea that his afternoon will test him more than any teacher ever could. Find out what happens when Teslanar tries to save an old man and ends up trapped in a secret passage. Okay, and so again, that is The Apprentice Mistake. It's very narrow. This is, if I recall correctly, a serialized set of novellas that Owen Taylor is producing. And so, yeah, it looks super awesome and very intense. And I'm pretty sure this is the first one. So I'm betting that what we have in here is the next one. Shall we find out? Let's find out. There it is! Yay! Okay. Once I get it in through the bubble wrap, it's easy to get it the rest of the way. It's just getting that first puncture in. Oh no, this isn't the next one. This is actually Francesco Augustine Bernadone's A Brief History of Our Tomorrows by Faryna. And this is another one. I think he's serializing his stuff as well. The back says, Love, Money, Hope, Loot, Zombies, Future, MMO. Can Francesco, an 80-year-old non-gamer, find windfall and fortune in this dark and dystopic game world? Zombies, guns, machetes, and permadeath in a game might seem inconsequential, but the cost of failure is unbearable. Zombies, money, love, courage, hope, adventure, and action. This is the kind of story that I love. Jacob's Trouble, the immersive game that the protagonist is playing, is a game that I would totally play. The game design is genius. Haunting, suspenseful, surprising, and clever. From Nolan May, GT Arcade, leading social and Facebook game company. The shock and horror is underwritten in a sensitivity and spirituality that exceeds expectation and skepticism. There's a franchise in this mustard seed. Books, games, movies, TV series, Super Bowl ads, conventions, cosplay, casual clothing, accessories, and more. The ultra-violence, easy loot, super mighty technology, zombieology, and bad attitude, pretending to be humor, is everything that we love for all the wrong reasons and unfortunate purposes. Justin Fox of Christian Game Developer. Beyond the vivid horror and zombies, I'd like to call your attention to the predictions implied in this story. Stan gives us a realistic and challenging glimpse of the very near future. Pay close attention to his description of the game, technology, online advertising, global economy, and social context in which the characters find themselves. Rest in peace, the dollar and euro. Viva la Bitcoin. Liam Detroche, Generation Z blogger. As you turn the pages in this story, you will keep asking yourself, what will happen next? Mr. Faryna does an excellent job in describing the human condition, no matter how painful it may be. In short, this story is truly a must-read. Miss H, Mom's Minute Video Game Show. Faryna's debut short story is a powerful prelude to a much larger story, a tome, if you will, that has us searching for answers to intimate and profound questions about what it means to love in the 21st century and beyond. Through it all, Faryna speaks uplifting truth to our self-deception, truth that can change your life. Jack King, author of Where the Mountain Meets the Sea. Mr. Faryna gives us an exquisite montage of sci-fi romance and spiritual depth in a very fascinating world. Gaming slurs into real life, lines get crossed, and in the end, we hope to find the true winner. Normie Latte, co-host of ZombieCast, the official internet radio show for the Zombie Research Society. So, got some great reviews for the short story. And I did check it out online because I was a little nervous. I will have to read this before my kids get to read it to make sure of the content. There's a couple of things that might be a bit heavy for them. It's certainly an easy read, not super long, and it looks awesome. I kind of love, I'm not sure because I don't read Japanese or Chinese, but I love how he's kind of copying the style of the mangas. I wonder if that is, and then the same thing with this scrolling. The cover is so pretty and it's so reflective, it's hard to see. But he's got the scrolling banners for the his links at the top, which is really cool. Very clever space and tying it into the gameplay element. So this is a lit RPG story. For those of you who have been watching my blog, I just did a review of Conquest by Alaric Galos over there, and that was sort of a lit RPG story. So this one is apparently more lit RPG, but I really enjoyed it, and I think my kids, because they're really big gamers, I'm not a gamer, and so I can appreciate a story that is around games, but I don't think that I would get as excited about like a true in-game story as my kids will. So anyway, but I will be taking a look at this just to make sure that the content's okay for them before they read it, and I'll do a review, and then I'll also let them read it and do a review if it's appropriate. So, alright, well that is that for this unboxing, and until next time, keep reading.